back with Bobby and JJ Radio. We have Miss Helen Trowsdale here. She's a registered nurse and has her BSN, and she is a geriatric care manager. She's the founder of AA Care Services. She's been published in the San Antonio Express News Mature Matter section, has been a finalist for business awards with the North Chamber of Commerce and the National Association of Women's Business Owners, which is very impressive, by the way.
And she has a jingle.
She also has a jingle that she just made up in front of us earlier, and she doesn't want to share it with the public right now, but she's working on it little by little. First of all, I want to say thank you, Helen, for being with us. Let's talk straight into what is AA Care Services? What do you all do?
AA Care Services is a licensed home care agency whereby we help seniors to remain at home. We help them with all the personal care tasks, all the housekeeping tasks that they require in order to remain at home.
Sure, and that's what people really want to do. At the end of the day, they don't want to leave their home because
they have all their possessions of 30 and 40 and 50 and 60 years.
Sure.
And all their memories are there.
And so,
how long have y'all been in business?
Yeah.
We started our business 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And what areas do you cover?
We cover San Antonio, New Braunfels, San Marcos, all the way up to Austin and surrounding communities. So it's we're in 21 counties.
Wow.
Yeah, large territory.
Absolutely. So give me like a laundry list of all the services that you could provide for someone that's trying to stay in their home.
Well, the service that we provide are those that entail like the personal care, so the bathing, the dressing, the grooming. We prepare meals. We do housekeeping. We'll do grocery shopping. We'll do plant and pet care. We'll help with transfers. And it's not only to seniors. A year ago, I fell off my bike and fractured my clavicle. Thank goodness I have long-term care insurance because I was able then to hire caregivers because I couldn't bathe, I couldn't wash my hair, I couldn't even dress myself. After my surgery, my arm was completely immobilized and I couldn't drive, but yet I could go back to work. So I needed a caregiver to prepare meals and help me with my personal care, help me get dressed, and that was for over a month. So it was a good thing I had long-term care insurance to help me and my caregivers.
And you were able to take advantage of it.
Absolutely.
So you see how important it is for people, no matter what age almost.
Oh, absolutely. And seniors who are losing their functional ability to be able to stand and prepare a meal. It takes 30 to 45 minutes to prepare a meal.
Sure.
Well, they just don't have that energy and that strength to stand there and prepare a meal.
Sure.
So what a blessing to have a caregiver in the home who can help them.
So let's say I'm interested in this. How can I get these services paid?
They're paid either through private funds, so money you've saved in the bank,
right?
And you pay by credit card or check, long-term care insurance, or the VA.
The VA also. And
yeah,
so
pays for some of them.
Who would be caring for me? Who are these people that would be caring for me if I had this insurance?
The caregivers are all hired by the agency, so they are W-2 employees. We do background checks on them, so criminal history checks, misconduct registry, we do reference checks. Their training is, many of them are CNAs, some are nursing students, some are medical assistants, but our agency does specialized training with them because each senior's care needs are unique.
Absolutely.
If you have, a person with dementia, the care needs are going to be different than the care needs for someone who doesn't have dementia or any cognitive deficits.
So who's your typical client? Like, where do they come from? Is it a certain, do they make a certain dollar amount, or is it just your average person?
Demographic, I guess.
It can be all, in terms of income, it can be any income because a lot of people who don't have much savings, they were wise when they were younger and purchased long-term care insurance. Wise. So they're able then to pay. If they have a policy that pays $200 a day, $250 a day, and years ago you could buy a lifetime policy. So if you ended up with dementia, you would have a policy then that would pay for your lifetime. So if you lived for 10, 15 years, it was paying for those services. But mainly it's seniors who fall or we're in an accident of some time and fracture a limb.
Sure.
It may be people who, as they progress in years, start developing more cognitive issues, functional limitations. It may be certain diagnoses. You have diagnoses like heart disease. You have chronic obstructive lung disease. You have people who have strokes. Those are the type of people who are often referred to us.
Now, how does somebody get started with you? Can you walk us through the process?
Yeah, the person would give us a call, and usually it's a nurse that does the assessment, and then we schedule an appointment, go out to meet with them, tell them about our services. We assess their care needs so that we're not under or over providing them with the services. And they sign some paperwork, which is not a contract, it's a service agreement, so they can cancel it at any time. Maybe they only need services like when I fractured my clavicle, I only needed services for a month. Well, that was fine. I could then end the services, and there's no penalty.
So what's the biggest comparison between you and all the other home health care services? Like what separates you from everyone else, you
The
feel?
fact that we're always available, so you can call me on Friday night, you can call me on Saturday, and I'm going to be able to send a nurse out to do that assessment to get you started with a caregiver.
I'm calling you at 2 a.m.
That's fine. You can call me at 2. And literally, 2 weekends ago, I was called at 9 a.m. Saturday morning, and the lady told me as soon as my husband gets out of the hospital, he's in the ER, we're going to need services. So just stand by, and I did. 4:30, she called me. I was out there to do the paperwork, and I ended up being the caregiver for an hour till the caregiver got there. And so that's how quick it can be.
So everyone's going to need these services, it seems like, in one shape, form, or fashion eventually.
Yes.
And so to get some more information, you can contact Helen at aacareservicestx.com. Again, that's Helen at aacareservicestx.com. Her website is aacareservicestx.com, or call her directly at 236-5582. That's 210-236-5582. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back. Do not touch your dial.